what's up? How you doing? I'm Hill Harper. And it's amazing, you know, I was downstairs in the debate, and it's amazing to see this kind of energy around the campaign. And Eric Alexander, who I love and respect, is here to talk about Hillary. Barack Obama and I went to Harvard together. So, and this is what I want to caution you all about, is just a little caution. There's a lot of people that'll jump on whoever's bandwagon. This is across parties, and this has to do with anything. But you got to remember, look to people who have known somebody for a long time. I've known Barack Obama for 17 years. And when we were at Harvard together, we talk about trying to change the world. And for the past 17 years, he's done that work. And what a lot of people don't realize is that he was the #1 student come out of our class. The number one student. And he had all these high six-figure job offers. And what he did is he turned them all down, went to Chicago, started working for $13,000 a year out of a church. And it starts to show, you start to see the type of person he is and how he could be great for this country. And what's amazing, though, and this is where I really want to say, is that participation is really the key. So whether you support Hillary, whether you support Barack, it doesn't make any difference as long as you get other people involved. Get folks to vote. Get folks involved in the political process, and we'll ultimately have the best representatives. The more that people get involved, the more that people vote, the more that change happens. The Obama campaign is about change, but if Hillary wins the primary cycle, everybody who's involved with the Obama campaign will support her. But we still understand that we believe, in my experience of knowing him for 17 years, I believe that he is the next president of the United States. So God bless everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hill Harper.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
The National Democratic Committee after party.
It's great.
Event. You had an opportunity to actually attend this wonderful debate. Any thoughts?
Wow. You know, it's amazing to see the two top candidates together, just them, and to see both candidates able to just speak freely. And it makes me so proud as a Democrat to see two incredibly strong candidates. This is a time when we as the Democratic Party, we're going to win this thing. And you could see that tonight by just looking up there. Either of those two people are going to win. One of those two people on the stage tonight are going to be President of the United States. Whichever one wins, comes out of the primary process on top, whoever that is going to win.
So
and that's what I love seeing.
Can we say that Mr. Hill Harper may have a favorite out of these two candidates for this evening?
Oh, if we talk about a favorite, absolutely. Senator Obama and I have been friends for 17 years. And when we were classmates, we came in, met the first day of class at Harvard Law School, played basketball that afternoon. He's a very good basketball player. Left-handed, good jump shot.
Can he shoot?
Nice move to the hoop. Yeah, he's good. He's tall. He's got long arms. He's good.
Did he swatch you?
Well, no, we played on the same team. But I believe the way somebody plays basketball says a lot about their character. Whether you're the type of person who distributes the ball and tries to get everybody else involved, to get your team to win, or if you're the type of a ball hog. And Barack, to me, is the type of person who gets everybody involved. He's been that way his whole career. And just look at the decisions he's made over the years. When he could have gone for the high-paying jobs, we could have done certain things, he always stayed true to public service. And so it's an honor. It's been an honor for me to be able to go across this country and work on his behalf because he is amazing. He's the real deal, and he's authentic. And I'll say one last thing. I think the reason why we saw voter participation rates decrease over the years is because folks got cynical about the political process. They got disengaged because they didn't feel candidates were authentic. And one thing I can say unequivocally about Barack is that he's authentic. He's the real deal. And I think that's in part why we've seen in all these states double the record turnouts, because folks are finally starting to get engaged and involved. And that's what's going to bring a Democratic presidency to this country, folks getting involved.
Indeed.
And so it's wonderful that no matter who the nominee is, we're getting all these new people engaged.
Yeah. Well, we know that this California election process and overall Tuesday is such a huge event. You're a California guy. You live in Los Angeles right here. What can we expect to see from Mr. Hill Harper? We always see you with amazing projects. We're going to see Hill Harper playing president on television anytime soon?
No. I just want to represent the next president of the United States as best as I can with the level of class he's shown and the level of judgment he's shown. And so I just try to live up to that. And I think that, and I'll say one last thing as a black man, and I mean this very seriously, that for me personally, I wrote a book called Letters to a Young Brother, Manifest Your Destiny.
That's right.
And there's so many young men out there, not just African-American young men, but young men across this country that don't have a lot of resources, that are failing out of school because their schools don't work, that are trying to get by in this bling-bling culture and doing all these different things. And I want to get them engaged in the political process, you know. And that doesn't, and again, it goes back to, for me, it doesn't matter who our nominee ultimately is. I'm going to support that person, you know, because so it's not about divisiveness. It's about bringing people together. I can just speak from what I know.
Yes.
From what I know, Barack Obama would be the best president out of all the choices because I know the man, and I've known who he's been, the types of choices he made, and I know the fabric of his being. And folks, most people watching this will never get to actually know either candidate. I've met Senator Clinton, spent time with her. Wonderful, intelligent, incredible woman. No question about it. And I've met Barack, obviously. I've known him for a long time. And I'll never tell anybody who they should vote for. I'll just talk about what I know.
Well, I see that you don't have a whole lot of passion for either of these candidates, and what I'd like to know is what do you think we can do in the party in general to sort of engage the excitement of our younger voters?
Well, to grab and engage younger voters, you need to speak to issues that matter to them most, and also not speak from behind a veil of normal political talk. And that's when I talk about authenticity. It's very difficult. For instance, the question that was asked during the debate is a very accurate one. How can you be someone who's talking about change when most of these young people who were trying to get involved have never had the opportunity to vote for anybody that wasn't Bush, Clinton, Bush, Clinton?
That's right.
So rather than dodging the question and talking about around it, why not say, you know what, that's true. Maybe I'm not I'm not change.
That's right.
But this is what I am.
That's right.
That's what young folks want to hear. They want to hear an authentic answer. And that's what you get with Barack. With Senator Obama, you get authenticity, and that's why young people come through. That's why we're having record turnouts with young folks. But it's not just young folks that are supporting Senator Obama. It's older folks too, because older folks are tired of hearing the same old rhetoric, the same old thing. Because at the end of the day, there's no question that Senator Clinton has been a wonderful public servant. And there's no question that Senator Obama is a wonderful public servant. So they're both great public servants.
They are.
But the question is, who is actually speaking in a new way? Taking away the veil and being very transparent. And the last thing I'll say is that if you want to see how someone's going to make a decision, follow the money. And, you know, Senator Obama is the only candidate left in the race on the Democratic side, certainly, that doesn't take any lobbyists, federal lobbyists, or PAC money. Senator Clinton takes federal lobbyist money, takes PAC money. And so how can you say that you'll be an independent arbiter and an independent thinker and decision maker if you're going to accept money from these people?
Well, I tell you, I think what I see is that we actually have a third candidate now, Mr. Hill Harper, ladies and gentlemen. I'd vote for you.
Oh,
I'd vote for you.
Thank you very much.
We want to thank you for coming out.
Thank you. It's a wonderful event. And let me just say, for you all to host a viewing party, to get so many people out, shows that folks want to see change in the political process.
Indeed.
This is new, and this is wonderful, and people are engaged. And like I said, no matter who the nominee is, this is what's important, because the people, to make this wonderful country work, this is the greatest country in the world.
Greatest country.
But to make a democracy work, it's the people being involved, not the federal lobbyists, not the corporations, not the really wealthy politicians. It's about everybody who's in that room right now. And if we understand our power as individuals, we can change this country.
Well, it's so important for us to see shining beacons like you. Give us the opportunity to speak to each other, and you standing up there in the room and giving them the opportunity to hear directly from you, and you being passionate about it in and of itself gives us the opportunity to really say for a second, wait a minute, if he's that passionate about it, maybe I need to pay attention to what these issues are, because we so often don't pay attention to the issues. So again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Pleasure, Mr. Hill Harper.